Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is another Wednesday, and today is the official end. It's the official end of the Festival of the Mother. So the Festival of the Mother ends today. This is the last day of the Festival of the Mother, and it is Day of Her Grace. What is Day of Her Grace, and why is it important to us? We celebrate Day of Her Grace once a year. It is recognizing Goddess's forgiveness of us. And not only Goddess's forgiveness of us, but it is also a day for us to extend our forgiveness to others and also to ask for forgiveness from others for wrongs or slights that we may have given others during the course of the year. We ask for forgiveness and we give forgiveness on Day of Her Grace. And this is a very important thing to do because we have to forgive others. We have to, we don't have to forgive others. There's no law that says we have to forgive others. And I know that there's a lot of people you don't want to forgive. But it's a good thing to forgive others on this day. And if you can, do so. If you can't, then you'll have to just live with that. You'll have to live with not being able to forgive that person. But it's a good thing to try to forgive people on this day. Forgive your friends, forgive loved ones, and also ask for forgiveness. Now, sometimes forgiving is easier than asking for forgiveness. Asking for forgiveness, obviously, is harder because it's hard to admit we've been wrong. It's hard to admit we've done wrong and that we were in the wrong. And to ask for forgiveness is a very hard thing to do. But just like forgiving others, it's something we should try to endeavor to do. We should endeavor to try to ask for forgiveness for whatever slights we may have or injuries we may have caused to others. It's a good thing to do. It's a good thing to do to try to ask for forgiveness. So this is what we do on this day. And Goddess forgives all of us, no matter what the wrong or slight or injury we may have made to her. Now, she can't forgive us for things we've done to others. She can't, for example, she can't forgive us for you hitting your sister. If you hit your sister, Goddess can't forgive you for that because it's not her place. It's not her place to forgive. It's your sister's place to forgive. Your sister is an individual with her own will and her own mind, and your sister is the only one that can forgive you for that. But Goddess forgives us for all the things we do to her. And we do things to Goddess quite frequently. We break her rules, we slight her, we wrong her with our thoughts. Our thoughts are very important. Thoughts are very important because Goddess can read our thoughts. So if she can read our thoughts, then she can also have to suffer through all of our thoughts. And if our thoughts are negative all the time, then the Goddess has to suffer through all of our negative thoughts. So it's very important to know that Goddess forgives us for that, even though we never asked for forgiveness and didn't think we needed to be forgiven. Because our thoughts are our own, right? But they're not. They're Goddess's thoughts too. Goddess sees through our eyes and thinks through us and feels through us. And a lot of people don't know this. The Goddess has this ability to think through us and to feel through us and to think our thoughts. She doesn't think our thoughts for us, but she can definitely read our thoughts. So she can do these things. And when we think negative thoughts all the time, it really depresses Goddess. It really gets her down. So in order to think these thoughts, we need to be forgiven for thinking these thoughts and for wronging her children and so on, because that's what mothers do. They forgive their children, and Goddess forgives us. So even if your own mother never forgave you for anything, rest assured Goddess will forgive you for any wrongs you may have done to her, and for any slights you may have made toward her, or bad thoughts that may have caused her to be depressed. All of those things Goddess forgives us for. So Dea, she does this all year round. She does this all the time. All the time she forgives us. So Day of Her Grace is our day to recognize that, to acknowledge Goddess, and to extend that forgiveness to others, and also to ask for forgiveness ourselves. So it's a day to forgive and to be forgiven. And Goddess sees that this is a good thing, and she wants to encourage it. So Goddess loves Day of Her Grace. She loves it. This is one of her favorite days. And so we should honor that and endeavor, if we can, to try to forgive others and to forgive and to ask for forgiveness, and also forgive ourselves. That's just as important, to forgive yourself. So enjoy Day of Her Grace. Celebrate the last day of the Festival of the Mother any way you see fit. Not any way you see fit, but within reason. Within reason. Celebrate and have a great time. And I'll see you next time.